Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about measurement of angle. Initially we discussed about angle. What is the meaning of angle? Angles are measured in how many ways? See here, angles are measured in 3 ways. One measurement is degree. Number 2 is radian. Number 3 is grade. So measurement of angle. So angles are, initially we discussed, angles are denoted by theta. Angles are denoted by theta. But now angles are measured. Generally 3 ways, but commonly we are using only 2 ways. The first one is called degree. Now what is the meaning of degree? A complete circle is divided into 360 equal parts. Once again I am repeating, a complete circle is divided into 360 equal parts. Then one part subtend 1 degree at the center of the circle. Listen this diagram carefully. A complete circle. In this complete circle divided into 360 equal parts. Well known, the complete circle having 360. But this diagram shows we are splitting this complete circle into 300 equal parts. 360 equal parts. 360 equal parts. Then one part subtend 1 degree. This is the definition, common definition. 1 degree is denoted by 1 degree is denoted by 1 power. Commonly we are using a 0 symbol. Why I am again explaining. Listen carefully. First measurement is degree. It is also called as sexagesimal system. Degree definition is a complete circle is divided into 360 equal parts. Then one part subtend 1 degree at the center of the circle. Commonly 1 degree is equal to 1 by 360th part. 1 by 360th part of a circle. Now listen, this 1 degree is denoted by 1 power 0. Commonly we are using, for example, 25 degree. What is the meaning of this 25 degree? Now listen, 25 parts are taken from a complete circle. The 0 meaning is 25 parts. We are taking out 25 parts from this complete circle. The meaning of 30 degree, from lower onwards we are using 30 degree. The meaning of 30 degree is you are going to take out 30 parts from a complete circle. Now 1 degree means 1 part is removing from a complete circle. Now this degree is again subclassified. For example, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Like our watch, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. It is denoted by 60 power 1 dash. Use this dash. Again 1 minute, again subclassified, 60 seconds. 60 seconds. It is denoted by 60 power double dash. So again recall all the things. What is the common definition of a degree? 1 degree is equal to 1 degree is equal to 1 by 360th part of a circle. This degree again subclassified, 1 degree equal to 60 minutes, 60 power dash. Then 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds, 60 power double dash. This is the first measurement of degree. So degree again also called as sexagesimal system. The second measurement of angle. The second measurement of angle is radian. Now what is the meaning of radian? Take a circle. An arc of length equal to radius. An arc of length equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. An arc, consider here AB. AB is an arc. Radius. The length of this arc is also equal to radius. This is the definition. Now listen. An arc of length equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. So 1 radian. This is 1 radian. It is denoted by 1 power c. 1 radian is denoted by 1 power c. Once again, see the definition. An arc of length AB equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. Commonly, 1 radian is equal to, that is considered theta. Theta is a measurement of an angle. Now it is considered to be radian. This is arc length. This is called arc length. The AB is called arc length. Divided by, this is OA is radius, OB is also radius. That means theta equal to arc length is generally denoted by L, or you can use S, divided by radius R. This is the definition of radian. Once again listen. An arc of length equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. It is denoted by 1 power c. This is a circular system. See, the name is circular system. So we are using 1 power c. Then generally theta is arc length divided by radius. This is a common formula we are using. Now theta equal to L or S. You can use anyone, divided by R. We can write like this. R into theta is equal to L. That means L means length of the, that is length, arc length. This arc length we are able to find by using this one, R into theta. But here theta must be radian measurement. Then we are going to use this one. So this is the definition of radian. Initially we are discussing about degree. Now we are discussing about radian. Now one more measurement is there, that is the grade measurement. See here, it is a grade measurement. This is called centesimal system. See, this is a French measuring of French system. This is a French system of measuring the angles. What is the difference between a degree and a grade system? Here, commonly, a right angle divided into 90 equal parts. A right angle in common degree measurement, a right angle is divided into 90 equal parts. But in grade system, a right angle is divided into 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. One right angle equal to 100 equal parts. This is in grade system. Therefore, one right angle having 100 equal parts. Here 90 equal parts. This is denoted by 1 power g. Grade system. Again it is subclassified. One grade equal to 100 minutes. That is 100 power dash. The same concept we are using in degree. 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Here 1 grade equal to 100 minutes. Again 1 minute is equal to 100 seconds. 100 seconds. So here we are using 100 in terms of 100. That is, we are commonly using centa. Centa means centum. Centa means we are using 100. The same concept, centesimal system. It is the French system of measuring the angle. Here one right angle is equal to 100 equal parts. But in commonly degree, one right angle is equal to 90 equal parts. That is the one difference. But this system you are not using. Commonly you are using only two systems. One is degree, another one is radian. Once again recall today's concept, measurement of angle. Angles are denoted by theta. That is the denoted. But angles are measured in 3 ways. But commonly we are using 2 ways. The number 1 degree, number 2 radian. What is the meaning of degree? A complete circle divided into 360 equal parts. One part subtend 1 degree at the center of the circle. Now here, what is the meaning of radian? An arc of length equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. But now we are able to relate the relationship between degree and radian. Now see the relationship between degree and a radian. Just now we discussed it. A complete circle having how much degree? 360 degree. A complete circle having 360 degree. But in radian measurement, a complete circle having 2 pi radian. A complete circle having 2 pi radian. How we are getting 2 pi radian? See, the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Consider the r is 1 unit. Then we can get 2 pi radian because 2 pi r is the circumference, that is the arc length. Instead of r, consider this a 1 unit, we can get 2 pi radian. Now we are able to relate this one. A complete circle containing 360 degree and a complete circle having 2 pi radian. So we are able to relate these two results. Carefully listen this one. 2 pi radians equal to 360 degree. So we want to find 1 radian. If we want to find 1 radian, this 2 pi will be divided by 360 divided by 2 pi. Therefore, 1 radian is equal to 360 divided by 2 pi. We can get 180 by pi degrees. Isn't 2 pi radians equal to 360? 1 radian equal to 360 divided by 2 pi. 2 and 360 will be eliminated. We can get 1 radian is equal to 180 divided by pi degrees. Suppose we are multiplying here x radian is equal to, in the same way, 180 into x divided by pi degrees. If we want to multiply in this side, LHS side, x radians we want to, then RHS side 180 into x divided by pi degrees. This is one type of conversion. In the same way, relate now 2 pi radian equal to 360 degree. Suppose we want to find 1 degree. So that means 1 degree is equal to 2 pi divided by 360. Now 2 and 360 will be removed. 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. Now we want to multiply here. See here x radians, here x degrees. Suppose we want to multiply x degrees, that means pi x divided by 180 radians. Here we can get radians. Now listen, these two are the relationship between radian and degree measurements. Both measurements based on a complete circle. One complete circle having 360. One complete circle having 2 pi radians. Therefore, we are able to relate this one. 2 pi radians equal to 360. We want to find 1 radian. This 2 pi will be divided this one. 360 divided by 2 pi. 2 and 360 will be removed. We can get 180 by pi. Now, x radian means multiply by x. 180 into x divided by pi degrees. In the same way, we want to find 1 degree. Then this 360 will be divided 2 pi. 2 pi divided by 360. 2 and 360 will be removed. Pi by 180 radians. Suppose we want to multiply in this side x degrees. Here also multiplying pi x divided by 180 radians. This is the relationship between degree and radian. Now see one important concept here. 1 radian is equal to, we are calculating 180 degree by pi. See this calculation carefully. How we are able to divide this one? Take this one. 1 radian is equal to 180 divided by pi degrees. We are able to get the degrees here. How it is divided by? See the concept. 180 divided by, what is the general value of pi we are using? 22 divided by 7. 22 divided by 7. Now listen, this 7 gets reciprocal 7 by 22. So it is cancelling by 2. We can get 11 here. We can get 90. So 9 into 7, 630 divided by 11 here. This much of degree we are able to get. So 1 radian is equal to 630 divided by 11. In normal calculation, we are dividing this one. 630 is divided by 11. Normal calculation. Carefully listen this concept. 63, that means we can get 511 55. 511 55. So here 13, the remainder 8. That means 80. Now 80 is divided by 11. We can get 711 or 77. The remainder is 3 degree. Carefully listen this one. So this is 57 degree initially we are getting. 57 degree. That means 630 divided by 11. Exactly we are getting 57 degree. The remainder is 3 degree. But this 3 degree again converted into minutes. Already we discussed 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Now 3 degree we are having, therefore 180 minutes. Listen carefully, this is converted into 180 minutes. How? 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Now convert this 180. 3 into 60, we can get 180. Now this is divided by 11. Now as usual calculation, 111, 11, the remainder is 7, that means 70. Now we can get 611, 66, the remaining 4 minutes. Now listen, 16 minutes we are getting now. So 180 divided by 11, do the calculation. This is the separate one. This is the first degree conversion, separate this one. Now 16 minutes we are getting. So 16 minutes, the remainder is 4 minutes. Again these 4 minutes converted into the next subclass. What is the next subclass? Seconds. Now 4 into 60, we are getting 240 seconds. So divide this 240 seconds by 11. Once again, 211, 22. The remainder is 2, that is 20. 20 means 111, we can get 11. The remainder is 9 seconds. The remainder. Now 630 is divided by 11. It is approximately equal to 57 degree. 57 degree. See here, 16 minutes. 16 minutes. This is 16 minutes. Now 21 seconds here. The remainder is 9 seconds. Therefore, it is more than 50% of the device 11. Therefore, we can say instead of this 21, we can say 22 minutes. Once again, listen carefully this calculation. 630 divided by 11. This is normal calculation. 630 divided by 11. We are getting 57 degree. The remainder is 3 degree. This 3 degree again classified as minutes. That is the important place. So 3 degree again classified as minutes. That means into multiplication with 60, we can get 60 into 3, 180 minutes. This 180 minutes again divided by 11 normally. So we are getting 16 minutes. The remainder is 4 minutes. Again these 4 minutes classified as seconds. 4 into 60, we can get 240. This 240 is again divided by 11. We can get 21 seconds. The remainder is 9 here. So it has more than 50%. Therefore, add 1 seconds further. We can get 57 degree. 16 minutes 22 seconds. This is the 1 radian approximately equal to. So this is the relationship between degree and radian measure. We can calculate the another one also. Initially we are thinking about 360 is equal to 2 pi radian. 2 pi radian. Now 1 degree is equal to 2 pi divided by 360. Initially we are discussing. Now 1 degree is equal to 2 is divided by, that means pi divided by 180. Now use the value of pi, 22 divided by 7, again already 180. This is the normal calculation, we can divide. So 1 degree equal to 22 divided by 7 into 180. We can get this much of radians. This much of radians. You can do it normal calculation, 22 divided by 7 into 180. So 1 degree approximately equal to this much of radian we are able to get. So relate degree and radian. With the help of this, we are going to work out some problems based on convert degree into radian, radian into degree by using this relationship. Listen students, we are going to work out some problem based on convert the following degree measure into radian measure. Question number 1, 30 degree. So 30 degree, how we are able to convert into radian? The result must be radian measure. Just now we discussed it. Listen carefully again how we are converting. 360 degree equal to 2 pi radians. So 1 degree is equal to 2 pi divided by 360. This is the general procedure. 2 and 360 will be removed. 1 degree equal to pi by 180 radians. This is the radian measurement. Now we want to get x degree. That means multiplying by x degree. So here pi by 180 into x. This is the final result just to be derived. So we need this formula. X degree equal to pi x divided by 180 radians. Now what is the question given? 30 degree. So instead of x degree, I am taking 30 degree. So 30 degree equal to pi into, instead of x, 30 divided by 180 radians. See, this will be removed, 3 and 80 will be removed. Therefore, we can get pi by 6 radians. This is the simple conversion. Just memorize this one. X degree. How it is derived? Just you can recall. So, x degree equal to, if you are having any confusion, recall from this. X degree equal to pi x divided by 180 radians. Instead of x, I am using 30 degree. So pi instead of 30 divided by 180 radians. So pi and that means 30 and 180 will be cancelled. We can get pi by 6 radians. In the same way, use the second one, second question, 45 degree. The second question is 45 degree. Just use the last result. So 30 degree means pi into 30 divided by 180 radians. In the same way, 45 degree means pi into 45 divided by 180. Pi into 45, here pi into 30 divided by 180, there pi into 45 divided by 180 radians. So result 45 and 180 will be cancelled 4 times. We can get pi by 4 radians. Pi by 4 radians. Just to use this result, you are getting the result very easily. Question number 3. For example, the given is 60 degree. Question number 3. The given question is 60 degree. Convert this one, pi divided by 180 into 60. That's all. It will be cancelled 3 times. Pi by 3 radians. Now the fourth question. See 90 degree. See 90 degree. Say the same concept. Pi by 180 into 90. It will be cancelled 2 times. So pi by 2 radians. In the same way, we are able to work out. Just to memorize this only one formula. If anyone getting any confusion on using this one, just recall. This is the recalling. Just now we derived in the relationship between degree and radians. So 1 degree is equal to this one. So x degree equal to, use this idea. So 90 degree can be converted into pi by 2 radians, then pi by 3, pi by 4, pi by 6. Why I am selecting these 4, 30, 45, 60, 90, you are using in 10th standard. So that I am choosing these 4 fixed result. 30 degree equal to, hereafter you can relate pi by 6 radians. 45 degree you can use pi by 4 radians. Any measurements can be given in your question, whether it may be in radian or it may be in degree. You are going to convert 60 degree pi by 3 radians. Here 90 degree pi by 2 radians. So like this you are using. For example, I am using another one. Just 135 degree. How we are able to convert 135 degree? The same process. Just 135 degree means pi by 180 is multiplication with 135. That much of radians we can get. Now listen, 135 and 180 will be cancelled with the table 45. So we are able to get the 45 multiplication. Here we can get 4 times, here we can get 3 times. So 135 degree can be written as 3 pi by 4 radians. Just recall, pi by 4 is equal to, just recall, pi by 4 is equal to 45 degree. 3 times 45, we can get 135. So here already we derived 45 degree. 45 degree is equal to pi by 4 radians. So this 135 means we can split like this, 3 times pi by 4 radians. For example, 150 degree. 150 degree. 150 degree means the same process, pi by 180 into 150 radians. Now 0 will be cancelled. After that, eliminated by third table, we can get here 5 times, we can get here 6 times. It can be simplified as 5 pi by 6. 5 pi by 6 radian. So already we derived pi by 6 equal to 30 degree. So 30 into 5, 150. So this type of relation we are able to work out. For example, suppose a value is given in negative angle. We are already discussed in the definition of angle. There are 2 types of rotation. One rotation is positive, that is anti-clockwise. Another one is clockwise, that is negative. So if the negative angle is given, process is the same one. For example, minus 205 degree. Minus 205 degree. See here, negative is given, no problem. The process is same. This is multiplied with pi by 180 into minus 205. That's all. Use the negative degree here. Here, see, 205, 180 will be eliminated by the 5th table. So use this negative first. It is divided by the 5th table 4 times, here 1. That means 41 pi divided by, we are using the 5th table here. See, 3 times, 3 5s are 15, the remainder 36. So minus 205 degree is minus 41 pi by 36 radians. This is also radians. So minus means just to use the negative. Here also negative 41 pi divided by 36. This is question number 7. All these questions are in your book questions only. Refer your exercise, then take down and work out all the problems. Now 330 degree. That means 330 pi by 180 is multiplied with 330. Now listen, 0 will be eliminated directly. We can use the third table, 11 times, here 6 times. So answer is 11 pi by 6 radians. 11 pi by 6 radians. So suppose here 18 degree, the question is given 18 degree, just 18 degree. Procedure is same, pi by 180 into 18. So straight away we can get 10 times, we are able to cancel this one. 18 here, 180. Cancelling means we can get pi by 10 radians. Pi by 10 radians. So this is the procedure you are using to convert degree measure into radian measure. The given is degree. The question itself given is degree. The result, all the results must be in your radians. Now question number 10, we can use minus 108 degree. Here also they are giving minus value. So minus 108 degree. Procedure is we are able to convert pi by 180 into negative of 108 degree. Negative of 108. So we are able to eliminate here. See, 108 and 180 we can cut by, use the 36th table. 36 we are divided by both number divided by the value 36. 36 means we can get 3 times. 336 we can get 108. Here 36 means we can get 5 times. We can get 5 times. Therefore minus 3 pi divided by 5. 3 pi divided by 5 radians. Just a normal calculation. Normal calculation we are able to cut the two numbers. Here 108, here 180. Use the 36 table. That means divided by 36 we can get 3 times. Here 5 times. So minus. Why we are getting the negative? The given angle negative. So minus 3 pi by 5 radians. These are the questions based on convert the following degree measure into radian measure. We are able to work out other way. Suppose question itself is given radian, the other one you are going to convert degree. Suppose the next question is the same. Convert the following, instead of this degree measure, we are going to use here radian. Convert the following radian measure into degree. That is the other type of question we are going to work out. So recall the things what we are using the concept. So listen students, in the previous question we discussed about convert the following degree measure into radian measure. Now we are going to discuss convert the following radian measure. The given is radian measure. We have to convert the radian measure into degree measure. Already just now we discussed the 2 pi radians equal to 360 degree. So 1 radian is equal to 360 divided by 2 pi. So now 2 and 360 will be removed. Therefore we can get 180 by pi. Therefore we want to find x radians. This much of amount is given. X radians is given. So we have a formula 180 divided by pi into x degrees. So this is the formula we already discussed. Now we are going to use this formula. X radians is given, then the resultant is 180 into x divided by pi degrees we are able to get. So now we are going to use this formula. Related this question number 1. Related this, see question number 1. Pi by 6 radians. Pi by 6 radians given. So use this formula. What is that? 180 divided by pi into x. Instead of x, how much radian given? Pi by 6. Now the 6 and 180 will be removed. Pi and the again numerator will be removed. Pi and this 180, pi cancel. 6 and 180 we can get 30 degree. We can get 30 degree. So pi by 6 instead of x they are giving pi by 6. Just substitute pi by 6. Pi will be removed. 6 and 180 will be removed. Therefore 30 degree. Initially already in the first model degree is given, the same question, same type of question you already worked out. 30 degree is given, then the radian is pi by 6. This is the reverse process. Pi by 6 radian is given, then the result is 30 degree. In the same model we are going to work out question number 2. pi by 3 radians. That is given, pi by 3 radians. What is the formula we are using? 180 by pi into x. Instead of x, we are having pi by 3. Then just cancel the values pi. 3 and 180 will be removed. We can get 60 degree. We can get 60 degree. 3 and 180 will be removed. We can get 60 degree. So the same process. We are going to work out the given question. Radian is given. Then the answer required is degree. See the question number 3. Pi by 5 radians. Pi by 5 radians. Use the concept. 180 divided by pi. Again it is multiplied by pi by 5. This much of degree we can get. Again pi will be removed. Then cancel 5 with a 180. 3 5 15. So 3. Again the remainder is, here we can get, the remainder is 3. 30. That means 30 means we can get 6. So 36 degree is the answer. Here 5 and 180 will be cancelled. With the help of normal table we can get 36 degree. Then sum number 4. Already we 3 problems we worked with. The third one is pi by 5. The fourth one 2 pi by 5 radians. 2 pi by 5 radians. Once again use the same formula. 180 by pi. Instead of x we are having 2 pi by 5. Again pi will be removed. Just now we cancel the table, fifth table with 180. We can get here 36. This 36 is multiplication with 2. Pi only removed. 2 is here. 2 and 36. We can get 72 degree is the answer for the question number 4. You are getting the result, this one. So pi by 5. Then here 2 pi by 5. Then see sum number 5. Pi by 9 radians. Pi by 9 radians. Once again use the same formula. 180 divided by pi into x. X is replaced by here pi by 9. So this pi will be removed. 9 and 180 you are able to cut. Then the result is 20 degree. Then question number 6. 7 pi by 3 radians. 7 pi by 3 radians. So here 180 divided by pi, it is multiplication with 7 pi by 3. Instead of x, just replace the number, that's all. That is the only one procedure instead of x. So already we derived that formula. Then pi will be removed. Then 3 and 180, so 60. 6 into 7, we can get 420 degree. Here 6, 7 pi by 3. So 3, 180 will be removed, we can get 60. Pi will be removed. So 60 is multiplication with 7, we can get 420 degree. Then question number 7, 10 pi by 9 radians. 10 pi by 9 radians. Same procedure apply. 180 divided by pi, multiplication with 10 pi by 9. 10 pi by 9. So use the same logic. Pi will be removed. 9 times 180 we can get 20. 20 is multiplication with 10. So we can get 200 degree. We can get 200 degree. Now sum number 8. 6 radians. Listen this one. So far we used, see here, 10 pi by 9. See here this one. So instead of x we are using 10 pi by 9. pi numerator and pi denominator will be removed. In the same type, so far some problems we discussed, but here just they are giving 6 radians, but the process is same. What is the process? 180 divided by pi. Instead of x we are having 6. Instead of x we are having 6. So far see here 10 pi by 9. This pi and a numerator will be removed. Here that is not possible. Now we are going to use the calculation. See here 180 into 6 divided by, what is the meaning of pi? 22 divided by 7. Use 22 divided by 7. Now it will take reciprocal. So 180 into 6 into 7 divided by 22. 180 into 6, this 22 by 7, get reciprocal, you can get 7 by 22. Now you are able to use the second table. Here we can get 11 times, here 90 times. So just to multiply all these number. So 6 into 7 into 90 divided by 11. So 11 is the denominator. So here 90, again one more 6, again one more 7. So 9 6 54 into 7. So we can get 7 4s are 28, remainder 2, 7 into 5, 35, 37, already we are having one 0. So 3780, 37 here, if you are multiplying we can get 3780 degrees. So here pi not able to cancel. So far all the problems pi directly we are able to cancel. So now same process, just instead of x use 6. Here pi not able to cancel, that use 22 divided by 7. Then it will get reciprocal. After cancelling we can get 190, 167 divided by 11. If you are multiplying these numbers, we can get 3780 divided by 11 degrees. Normally you can divide this one. 3780 just divided by 11. So 311 33 73 4. So here 48. See here 3 11s, again 4, 4 11 44. Already 3 11s 33. Again here 4 48, 48 4 11 44. The remainder again 40. Again 3 11 33. So remainder 7. So 3780 divided by 11, we can get 343. The remainder is 7. So therefore we can write like this: 343 7 by 11 degree. 343 7 by 11 degree. Otherwise, already we discussed it. If we want to again continue this one, this 7 degree converted into minutes, then again you are going to develop the same process. But here we are able to write like this: 343 7 by 11 degrees. This is the process of convert the radian measure into degree measure. Given question, they are given the radian measurement 6 radian. See, the answer is degree. Like this we are discussing many problems. Listen students, now we are going to discuss some application problems based on the arc length, central angle. Now listen, find the length of an arc of a circle of radius 5 centimeter subtending a central angle 15 degree. Now this 15 degree and radius 5 centimeter. Now listen, a circle here, consider this is this AB is called length of an arc. This is called length of an arc. It is denoted by L. Now this is the central angle. the central angle is given 15 degree. Then this is OA is the radius, OB is also radius. That means R equal to 5 centimeter. Here R equal to 5 centimeter. In the same type of diagram, we already discussed in the radian measure. Already we discussed in the radian measure. See, an arc of length equal to radius subtend 1 radian at the center. This is the definition we already discussed. Now listen, theta is equal to this formula already we derived in your radian measurement. Theta equal to arc length divided by radius. This is also we already discussed. Now this is the radian measurement. That means theta equal to, see here, arc length, that is L, divided by generally R is the radius. This is the radian measure. We are already discussed in radian measure the definition. Now we need to find L. Here L is called arc length. That means L equal to theta into R. Here theta must be radian measure. Theta must be radian measure. This is the diagram we already discussed. Here central angle is 15 degree. Now R equal to 5. Then we have to find arc length. This is the length, arc length. So L equal to theta into R. Now R is given. See, R equal to 5 centimeter. But theta is given in your degree measure. That is the question discussed here. Theta is degree measure. We need theta here in radian measure. Already we have a formula. Now listen, convert that 15 degree into what is the measurement we need? Radian measurement. What is the formula we are having? 360 degree equal to 2 pi. Therefore 1 degree equal to 2 pi divided by 360. 1 day 360 will be removed. So x degree is equal to pi by 180 into x. Radian we are able to derive. Now here instead of x degree we are having 15 degree. Therefore 15 degree is equal to pi by 180 into 15. Pi by 180 into 15. This is the radian measurement conversion. Then 15 and this 18 will be removed. See, 15 times, that means here we are able to cut 1, the remainder is 30, 12. So pi by 12 radian is the conversion of this 15 degree radian measurement. Pi by 12. Already we discussed so many problems based on this one. So 15 degree is equal to pi by 12. Now substitute here L equal to theta is the degree measurement given. We are already converted into pi by 12 into R. What is the value of R here? 5. R equal to 5. Therefore arc length L equal to 5 pi by 12. Already centimeter is the units in given question. So theta equal to arc length divided by radius. Just take down this formula. L equal to theta into R. In your this, you have to memorize this one. L equal to theta into R. Theta is the radian measure. That is the important one. Theta is the radian measure. So in your question they are giving 15 degree. So convert this 15 degree into already well known procedure. Convert into radian measure. That means pi by 12. Then substitute, you can get 5 pi by 12 centimeter. Then you are having one more formula. Suppose arc length L equal to instead of this theta, you are able to given question 15 degree. Directly you are able to use theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Here theta is degree measurement. Here theta is degree measurement. Suppose given question C 15 degree divided by 360 into 2 pi r. R is the given radius. Directly we are able to substitute here. This theta and 2 into this 360 will be removed. We can get 180. Then see here 15 divided by this 180. This 15 divided by 180 already here we removed. See here pi by 180 into 15. The same concept also here pi by 180 into 15. Then 5 is the radius. So this procedure, see here 15 by 180, here also 15 by 180, then pi, again pi. So 15 by 180 we already removed it. Therefore pi by 12 into 5. The result is 5 pi by 12. So this application directly we are taking here. That's all. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. This is a separate work. Here directly we are able to take theta by 360 instead of theta see 15. Here also 15. Then 2 divided by 360 pi by 180 into 5 is the radius. In any one way you can use L equal to theta by r. If you know the value of theta as the radian measure. Suppose the question directly given in degree measure L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Both the calculations are same only. Here we are working out separate calculation. So that I am working out the detailed step here. We are substituting directly here. We are able to get the same answer 5 pi by 12. You can use any one method. So we are able to find the length of the arc with the help of both these formulas. Here theta L equal to theta r. Here L equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. In the same way we are going to discuss some more problems. Listen students. This is sum number 2 in the same model. Find the length of an arc of a circle of radius 10 feet, subtending central angle 41. Just learn the meaning. What is the length of an arc? Just this is the circle. So center. This is the radius given. What is the radius? 10 feet. This is also radius 10 feet. Now we have to find this length, arc length AB, say L. The central angle theta is given. The central angle theta is now 41 degree. So just now we discussed the arc length equal to, see this, degree is given. So for the degree measurement, use this formula, theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Otherwise you are going to convert this 41 degree into radian. That is also the same, but here directly we can use theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Just now in problem number 1 we already discussed it. Instead of this theta, use 41 degrees divided by here 360, 2 into 22 divided by 7. The given radius is here, what is the radius? 10 feet. See here 10 feet. Now we are going to simplify this one. Now listen, this 10 again 0 will be, directly we can remove this one. Again this is divided by 2, then we will get 11. Here we can get 18 times. Again these 2, again this 18 will be removed, we can get 9. So in the numerator we are getting the number 41, 2 here 22 removed, 10 removed, then 11. 41 into 11. In your denominator, here one 9, here one 7. 9 into 7. These are the numbers after cancelling you are getting. Then 41 is multiplication with the 11. 41 is multiplication with 11. Then 41 10 means 4 10. Again one more 41. We can get here 451. So 451. 9 into 7 we can get 63. So 451 divided by 63 feet is the length of this arc AB. So 451 divided by 63 feet. You can divide this 451 by 63 by using the normal calculation. You can divide this one. You are able to divide this one. You can get the result. You can do it 451 divided by 63 by using the normal division. You are able to get the result. Once again listen, arc length is equal to formula theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Here theta is degree, so directly use 41 degree divided by 360 and 2 into 22 by 7 into instead of r 10. Then work out the calculation. Here we are getting 451 divided by 63 feet. You are able to divide by using the normal calculation and verify your answer. In the same model, we are going to discuss about one more problem. Listen student, this is question number 3, but the given data is little bit different from the first two questions. Find the degree measure of the angle subtended at the center of a circle, radius 100, arc length is here given. See, this is diagram. What are the given data? See here, central angle. This angle we are going to find. Find the degree measure of the central angle. Now radius is given. This is 100. This is also 100. Radius is given. Then this is the arc length AB. This arc length is given 22. Now we are going to find out theta. So in the previous question, theta given, radius given, they are asking the arc length. Now here, arc length given, radius given, question you have to find theta. Then see the word degree measure. We have to find the degree measure. So we want to find the degree measure means, then what is the formula? Arc length is equal to theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Here arc length is well known, that is 22 is given. This theta is unknown, so theta by 360 into 22 by 7. Then radius is given 100. Radius is given 100. And straight away remove these 1 zeros. The remaining here 22, this 7, again this 36, 7 here divided by 2, again 22 into 10. This is the value of theta. So we need to find the value of theta. 36 multiplication with the 22 and 7 also multiplication with the 22. Then here 2, 22, 10, get the division. Now we are able to cancelling this one. 22, again 22, directly we can cancel. This 22, again cancel with the 36, we can get 18. We can get 18. Therefore, theta is equal to 18 is multiplication with the 7. 7 into 8, 56. Again 5, 1, 7, 5, we can get 126 divided by 10 degrees. So this is the degree measurement, 126 divided by 10. Or you can write like this, theta equal to 12.6 completely degree. Or otherwise, we have a procedure, 126 divided by 10. We can calculate like this also. So here we can get 12 times 120. The remainder is 6 degree is the remainder. Here already we discussed 12 degree is here. Now how we are able to divide this 6 degree by 10? Already well known procedure. Convert this 6 degree into minutes. So 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. 6 degree equal to 6 into 6, 36 minutes. Again divided by 10, we can get 36 minutes here directly. So that means 12.6 degree, write like this, 12 degree. Instead of this 0.6, we can calculate 36 minutes also. So theta equal to 12 degree, 36 minutes. You can write like this, or otherwise convert 12 degree, 36 minutes. How you are getting 36 minutes? Use this calculation. This is well known from your convert degree into radian measurements. Already we explained in your theory class. So here the question asked is find the degree. That means you are going to find the theta. So in the same way you are going to see many more problems in your next classes.